And here we are in the basement of the carriage house. We have a display about the Underground Railroad right here. I'm not sure what the gate is from, but it's neat. We have a display on Hooven and Allison, the cordage company. Of course, there were more than one cordage company in the area, but Hooven and Allison was the longest lasting one, 1869 to 2005. And that is one of the first rope-making machines. And then the various sizes of the hemp and manila and sisal and plastic eventually. (2003), I'm sorry, not 2005. And then over here we have an old gas pump in the old outhouse. This one is a two-holer. We have a blacksmith display, all the tools you'd ever need and some you probably didn't need. Here they are. And all of the little tags have explanations in this notebook. It was an Eagle Scout project. We've had a couple of different Eagle Scout projects. And this is the broom making apparatus. This is broom corn. We have the town pump downtown. Drink from it. I think that would be a little unsanitary, but that's okay. This wooden house is a smokehouse. And that goes with this sausage making display because we have a Bob Evans plant in Xenia. And this way we have a barn display, different kinds of tools, and again these are tagged, and there is a notebook that goes along with that, which is here. There's all the tools, two of some and more of others. And on this side we have a school display. The clock over here was from the old McKinley School, which was destroyed in '74 tornado. There's your coal stove. This is the general store. This is an old telephone exchange here, and you would plug in whosever number you were calling, call the operator, and there were actually operators back then. Spice cabinet from Fetz Brothers Grocery. And again, one of each and two of some in the general store. Tools and food things. Oop. Hello? May I help you? The scale. The pickle barrel or cracker barrel, whichever one you prefer. And again, with the tags, that one was a recent Eagle Scout project. Everything from soup to nuts, to soap, to tobacco. And dairy equipment. There were several dairies here in Greene County. Yes, that is Elsie the cow. Shoemaking equipment. Not only were there cobblers and shoemakers, but we also had shoe factories here in town. And then there's wash day. Everyone's favorite chore, the laundry. There was what they called a mangle. You get your hand caught in there, you're gonna hurt. Laundry basket, ironing board, washboard. And on this side, you can also get your hair cut in the Strobridge Barber Shop. Here's your barber chair, and you've got to have a spittoon. And then up here, if you were a regular customer, you had your own mug. Let's just ring that purchase up for you. And over here, there's a large-scale ironer. A grouping of labor-saving devices. Vacuum cleaners. Your basic icebox. Actually, a refrigerator. There's an icebox over in the Victorian house. Hoosier cabinet. Gas stove, not plugged in, not attached. And another refrigerator. See the teeny tiny ice maker. And there's your condensing unit up there. That's how it keeps cool. And an oven. And in this display, this is about printing, particularly newspaper printing. A big cutter, teletype machine. There at the back is an AP ticker. A variety of typewriters. Got to have your cigar and your pencil just in case you have to take notes. Newspapers were printed like this. All of this is backward. All the back printing there. Oops. And then there's the type. You'd set it by hand, and that's why a lot of the old newspapers have backward letters occasionally. Sometimes the thing will be upside down because you're putting in individual letters. This is the way they used to do it a long, long time ago. Take this handle, and it makes the press come down. That plate will come down on here. And then we have a law enforcement type display. We have things that were used by or found in jails in Greene County. That is a door from the old workhouse. And then over here we have a deputy sheriff's uniform. And this is the newspaper article from the 1930s about the one and only legal hanging in Greene County in 1850. And then we have an old newspaper thing. You put your money in and get your paper out. And then there's a little bit about Pete Shagan, who was the motorcycle policeman in Xenia. The school bell was from a school in Jamestown. And the wheelbarrow kind of speaks for itself. And then we have Simeon Deacon, who was a bridge builder in Greene County, and a tool chest for woodworking. And so let's go on the elevator and go upstairs.